Following the return of the core flames of reason and death, Aquila is the only titan that we still need to campaign against. Finan asks us to recreate the past, and he repeatedly challenges the Flame Reaver to hone his abilities. The Flame Chase journey's triumphant conclusion draws nigh, yet a sudden disturbance occurs in the Holy City. Using the Council of Elders and the Cleaners, Aglaya made sure that her fall paved the road forward for the Flame Chase. Amidst his grief, Finan takes up the mantle of leadership, giving a speech to unite the people. Cypher also returns on the mission, promising to protect Kefali's core flame while the Flame Chase party is away from the city. With the help of the Twilight Courtyard's last descendant of the sky, Hyacinth, the party ascends to Aquila's flying fortress. Hyacinth resolves to fulfill the duty passed down over generations of her family, only to discover that the glorious feat of Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight campaigning against Aquila was nothing more than a blood-stained lie. At the same time, in the city of the dead dragon's bones, Cypher contends with the Flame Reaver who comes seeking the core flame. Though she holds out for some time, she is no match and is slain in the end. But she had already given Kefali's core flame to Spirit Thief Bartolos, ordering them to wait for an opportunity to deliver the core flame to Finan and the others. The Flame Chasers fight together to defeat the Sky Titan, which has become a combined being of the god and the mortal. As they are trying to escape from the Eye of Twilight, the Dawn device suddenly goes out, and Hyacinth is forced to return the core flame early and remain in the sky to bear divine authority, becoming the protector of the people. Following Cypher's death, the divine power of trickery dissipates, and the 1,000-year dawn of Akima that is sustained by her lie comes to an end. The Holy City is met with the merciless invasion of the Black Tide as the powerful Flame Reaver moves in ever closer. At this moment of crisis, Mighty, Castorus, Tribi and Trinan, Cartonus, the Holy City Guards, and Don Hung all lay their lives on the line so that the Deliverer would have a chance to complete the mission. After making sure that I would remain safe, Finan enters the vortex of... Golden blood will not flow in vain.
The heavens are vast. The kite flies where it wishes. Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a fond rose.
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Donghung.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
There he is! Lord Donghung!
Quick, we must assist him!
What are you doing here? Where's Finan?
We're under Lord Finan's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Zeph, take them and go.
Wait, Namazani! That black-clad swordmaster.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, like some kind of omen. No! Don't get too close. That thing's black flames are burning hot. I don't know what's happening, but leaving is the best option.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
Finan, is he going to be all right?
Believe in his resolve to save Akuma.
isn't
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
I agree. But Finan, he must have struck... For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action.
On that note, I have a proposal.
Who's there?
I hope to convey a message to the two nameless.
Mr. Screwlum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to...
It's okay, guard. This one is not our...
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
It was fortunate we found you in time. Madam Herta and I were both quite relieved.
You two know this anti-Catheran? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Of course. We'll wait nearby.
I fully understand your situation. For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. Time is the place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon. And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this core, a Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis, and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer irreversible consequences. The disaster that this Lord Ravager intends to trigger may be far more severe than the Lawfoo's Stellaron crisis, because its goal is the Eon of Erudition. Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to... This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madam Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside. However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world.
Mr. Screwlum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius is already facing its end, how can we get...
Look at this, if you would. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. The two of you may view it as a kind of space anchor. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. When required, of course, it is not curio with unlimited uses. May only be held the connection being interfered with. Two final. One Intellatron named Lygus. Possibly two. Eartha discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into.
Cold. Hold on. Am I dreaming? Everything's spinning. And I can see webaboos flying around. But I was literally talking to Himeko. How did I... When did I... That's it! He warned me about this place right before Klepoth glimpsed him. Oh no. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path? Have I done something crazy without remembering? Unless forcing Pom-Pom... hold up. No way...
Child of remembrance. Step forth into the depths of the path space.
Who's... hey! Cut it out! If you're there, just... come out and talk. Hold on.
Cast aside your fears. Step forward through the gate of memory.
The voice... No, don't fall for it. They're lying to you. Turn back and wait. Master Master Diviner. And you, Miss Messenger.
Good to see you again, March. A pleasure to see you, Miss March.
That's it. Master Diviner used the Matrix of and you, Miss Messenger. We met. The value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future.
Your memory serves you well. March, I conducted some experiments with the 6-phase ice you left us. Thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. Now, we might be able to bypass the obstacles and look directly into your history. The Master Diviner is right. Continue down this path, and you'll be able to find your lost memories at the end. Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight.
Well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale. I need to know. Master Diviner, Miss Messenger? This isn't just another dream, is it? If this is real, why reach out to me at this?
The situation is dire. Your lost memories.
She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs.
The Garden of Recollection.
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of remembrance are extremely, closely intertwined. Now go.
So, I just... walk?
This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory.
Stop! They're just mimicking people from your memories! Don't let those bad people deceive you! The gate. Now it's... you two? Hey guys!
March! There you are! fight?
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without...
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh! What's Team Trailblaze? Wait a sec. You might look like you...
We understand your confusion. The Garden's allies helped us establish this neural...
The Garden's allies?
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Keep going, March. Find your past. Wake up. And travel...
That sounds really tempting. Finding my past and continuing to trailblaze new worlds with you?
Trust in yourself, March. It's gotten us this far, hasn't it? Follow us. Let's go through that gate to... Step into your past, March. Find your true self.
Slow down! At last, I finally caught up. Hey. Are you alright? I'll be... okay. Just not used to... Say, March, got a moment to talk before you... Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Sending those warnings? Yep, name's Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right? Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we? Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine. And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence. Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met? No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why I don't want to see you exploited or hurt. You know what I'm going through? I know, because I've been exactly where you are. This empty space has been my home for ages. I barely remember what time feels, but there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want. You mean those people? They're lying? Or... Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that? If you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing control over your own fate forever. You've seen what's on the other side? I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcome. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls.
The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen it. So I had to try and stop.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene, how can I return to my world?
It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
The girl cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the garden, both of you. Children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? But don't let them sway you. Stick. The return journey could take ages, longer than most lives. But that path will lead you home.
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate. Into Amphorius.
Wait, what?
Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call is right beside my friends. Two of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new world. That's why I need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the three of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together.
I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support. Birds of a feather we are. Looking all sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is it. Do you think we'll see each other again?
Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends.
Since Amphorius is your homeland, if there's a way to help you...
Then I'll look forward to that day. Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one. You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
The vortex of Genesis, even this place has changed. Finan. Is he
machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end. Like how you and Don Hung treasured the Express. Amphorius means... Right. Time to see the last core flame restored.
Lycus. Remember.
And you, Lord Finan, will wield that core flame to bury this.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward. How befitting of a trailblazer. As it happens, I find myself thinking the exact same thing. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee the trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Era Nova. Ah, I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying? I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky? Lord Lycus, how much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us.
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kephales's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods come until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer and all that they carry, leaving...
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that will nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and deliver. The fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world
is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle.
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Good. The second one. Promise me that the Trailblazer can return safely to his homeland, unbound by Amphorius's laws.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, he now bears the Time Titan's authority. His bonds with this world run too deep. Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like him does...
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Without you, we could never have reached. Thank you for walking this path with me.
Behold, oh gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping...
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words.
In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before, for this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me. The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
What a magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Aeronova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is. Got it. Let's start at the very beginning. The Big Bang. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. This is called the erudition, as your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested. Everything, Amphorius, exists through new spores, living in the memories of those. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple. But you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
As sages across ages have asked, what is the prime mover? But let's set aside the gross teachings for now. Look further, past Amphorius. Do you know of the scholars' strife? During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned. Strewn the scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Moose. But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all. But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stomping Eden. Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If, through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic cold, the one deemed as a failure by the Eon of erudition found proof, what would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than from a perishing neuron devolved into true life. Reborn through the gaze, this is a tale from the distant past. Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here. Actually, you know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side. Right now, it awaits you in that brave new world.
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders until the Ashen Hero.
Such an odd dream. Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake. Only a voice remains. Who was that?
It's you. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look, perfect sunshine. Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? This is Ide Celestii, home of the nameless hero who carried Kephales's core flame. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, imagining his wooden sword was full, pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel, dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save the world. Though to his young mind, the sharp as ever. Indeed, these memories you witness are the first. These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house. As the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped fun. Questions. Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight. Your questions will find answers as the story unfolds.
All awake now? Great.
Finan! Show me how to use a sword like you do!
Hey, Finan! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
That's exactly where I'm going. Found you. That's...
Goodness, look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Huh?
There's something oddly unfamiliar about this.
Something wrong?
No, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time?
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters. That's the kind of thing kids do, don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics,
Who are you pretending to be today?
Well, he hasn't decided on a character for today yet.
How about we stick with the usual? You know, the valiant hero from a distant shore who made a...
Spare me. Can we not bring this up? Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever.
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream.
Wait, you had that dream?
Yes. You too? That would explain this lingering, which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of Idu Solicii. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards. Now, where did we
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be keeping them safe for us. Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Maybe it's you.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start? Leaves have taken over the court.
I know. We wouldn't want your clothes getting dirty.
That's not what I meant at all.
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the up.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out?
The girl before you carries an air of mystery. Her secrets, you can't help but wonder, could there really be some...
The view here hasn't... You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite... You can't help but want to hum one of those old songs we used to sing. Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving, where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Here they are! The Oracle card!
Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is! This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone.
Huh? What's this underneath?
I see now. Those sneaky little ones.
The ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been...
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little.
All right, let's do this. These weeds need to go.
Pretty sure this is it? Should be this way. There it is! The entrance.
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling. The membrane...
I wonder if I can still squeeze through.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule.
Getting approved by the maze's fairies was like our childhood badge of honor. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
So hasty, as always. Looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally... Oh, it's just a girl's intuition. It might not mean anything. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, so if you're willing... Forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my...
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came here.
Wait a minute. Alright. Whoa. Look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I could...
We had to grow up.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the maze.
Die? Rayleigh Mem's always been this lovely shade of lavender. Doly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem, Folly Mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories...
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all, even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the Oracle cards. Have you seen them? Really, Mem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just...
Whoa, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all. Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone! Watch your step. The trunk's slippery. Chief! Bring me it.
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? In Membrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
Pink ones? That's strange. I don't recall any pink fairies.
Oh, Chief. You haven't changed a bit. Still...
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on. Just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry
My book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from...
But if that's the case, our journey...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Ides Elysiae just to be safe. That's a good point. But what difference could Cyrene and I make?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fate Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to Ides Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things, well... probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us? Not the most optimistic take, but I see your point. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show,
We'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the Oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your desk now. Shall we begin? Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the Oracle cards wish to show us. Behold, the Weaver. It connects the romantic threads of the chrysalis of gold, weaving all destinies into golden silk.
A dance of thread and blade set the stage. So shall it end as gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. The Gold Weaver must such high standing. I doubt.
This is the Gatekeeper, who guides people to their true path among myriad passages.
We have surrendered our countless senses, dedicating ourselves to the sacred whispers within the temple.
Wait. It almost feels like I can hear the echoes within a temple. And are those children singing? It feels overwhelmingly solemn, yet strange.
The ruler stands for discipline, authority, and glory. But
even should you pledge your loyalty to me as the last sovereign, the glory shall be mine and mine alone. He who has slain a king can no longer bear the title. Let the withering lion walk his last path alone.
Is this showing us a ruler whose stories of such bloodshed like this feel so different from Heidi's Elysiae? But
the Traveler, our little trickster, always hiding behind
over here! Or perhaps... Gotcha! You'll have to be quicker than that.
a teasing voice. Just like a child playing hide and seek. Surely...
This card, the Servant, is surprisingly light, bearing the cool scent of Antilla flowers. It symbolizes new life and hope, yet often brings to mind
these precious flowers I care for with my own hands. Are they dead?
It sounds so solemn, yet tinged.
The humble healer may seem gentle in hue, but its courage matches
I will do my best to help you mend all fractures and let sunlight shine on every corner. Make a pinky promise with me. No more going back on...
Hey, this card really speaks to me. It makes me want to protect still. Protecting everything, everywhere.
Behold the Scholar, bearer of many names. The Grand Magician, the Great Performer, the...
Oh, there's just one card.
A dromus draped in finery will suffice. It's succinct enough.
Wait, what's with that condescending tone? It's almost as if it knows what we're about to...
The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means, in fact, it's the only oracle card with...
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply...
The sleepy village of Heidi's Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. the Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of what they brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light. And once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards. And yet, destiny now stirs in resonance, and now they are right in front of one's eye.
The Deliverer?
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of...
Bear their...
Yes, just like Kefali.
My parents... They only wished for me to grow up. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse. Wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow. Is that my purpose?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean after all. Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
wonder too. Perhaps...
What's this?
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path and learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the Aranura matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if these crawling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of
that noble lady? The way she speaks? Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. I wish to meet Trian again. In the sea of flowers where the west wind ends. And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who finally... I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Are we wishing for too much?
Those wishes are truly wonderful.
Then we can rest easy. Because
only me?
Mark these words, Snowy. Tomorrow.
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer, my wish. Just let me, wine and dine. Right, Princess Home, but... Cypher, that's my one wish. Is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. For someone with all those treasures behind your divine power. Ouch! Right for the jug. What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise. You know what? I did have one wild dream. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her.
Doesn't sound like an easy task. Warm embrace, equal healing, and they're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
Fine, my student. Must we go over this again? Listen well. I detest the word wish. My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to... I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic.
Isn't he... You know, I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing... Well, that's... something.
Finan? Since when did you become so timid? Asking...
What's that supposed to mean? No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right? Just what kind of life am I...
What are you mumbling to yourself now? The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Finan, you... never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost. My wish is simple. One honest duel. Face to face, blade to blade.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish still. Those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart...
So many faces in my future. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on you?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysium? That's... Cyrene, may I have that delivery?
Of course.
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem... I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom. May they journey with you, become your memories.
I'll hold these words close. Now that I'm holding them...
What?
Everyone, we've got big trouble. Burning. Smoke everywhere. It's all coming from...
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster this time. Not even the veil of Evernight.
You mean... Ides Elysium will be swept...
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Remembrance Maze.
But my parents... The whole... You're right. Chief, what are we truly facing?
This is beyond any Titan. Beyond any danger you could... It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even the Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is.
Not even Titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence. And the only two who can... We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path?
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now...
Then we know what...
Indeed. Our friend is right. We must... Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysium needs us. And as to...
Very well.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home.
Deliverer, the card's truth extends beyond its mere... Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, but one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad. And all of this happened because you believed in him, shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and I know you're watching us right now.
Oh, such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden. Follow their path. Bear witness as this man forever denied the mantle of hero. Watch this memory play out its final act. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust. In that moment, the boys...
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone. No, it can't be. You Are you... No. Olivia. Please. Stop. Olivia. I'm so sorry. And these monsters. Why?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions in the far-off future. The land of Anforius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps, and when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy covered in wounds, his home, his past, his name, his feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty. Through the dead leaf he wandered, without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward. Those words his friends spoke long ago.
Protect those who must be.
The words were few, but they gave him all.
That's what it means to be ordinary.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision, pain.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny.
The voice within spoke.
No matter. My exit.
When the gold weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit. With nothing but scorn, no one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this night and there, at last, he found the ones.
This is the abyss of fate. Hold on. Finance here too?
And now, Act 2 of our...
They're evacuating the temple. Why now?
Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Krymnos, Mighty Mos, as you know, though Mighty Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akama to a duel, not for glory. After Aglaya's mediation, Funden met Mighty Mos's challenge as the elders represent. So, as Finan's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his...
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. Something that has more weight than the...
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. What otherwise? Come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's...
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this. Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled.
Every hero was once a child. And every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never...
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysos heir is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy.
Salut Aiko. Et si je suis là. Et oui, j'étais parti me grignoter. Comment tu vas?
What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your
Moi, ça
answer.
va. Merci. Je regarde tes messages. J'ai enfin un peu de temps. Je suis dans le sud pendant encore quelques jours. Du coup, je n'ai plus venir. Je n'ai pas pu venir. Mais il n'y a pas de souci. J'ai vu Final. Ouais. Franchement, gros coup de bol. Je m'y attendais pas. Et pour répondre à ton message pour Skirk, je ne l'avais toujours pas.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't...
Spoken like a chrysosaur. Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
Bah, moi non plus, je ne m'y attendais pas. Tu l'as eu? T'as réussi à avoir Skirk?
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together. Now that's what I like to hear.
Still, on the topic of the... Here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyreni's studies are progressing.
Là, clairement,
We haven't really had much
j'ai déjà eu
contact
une
since I
chance
set
une
out.
fois dans Genshin. Bon, c'était perdre mon 50-50, mais j'ai eu le 50-50 événementiel, genre 1 ou 2 vœux après. Donc c'était trop bien. Dans la même série de 10, j'ai eu les 2 5 étoiles là-dessus. En 3 invoques, putain, je pense, ouais. Ouais, ça fait à peu près 2 fois que ça arrive. Mais bon, l'autre fois, j'avais perdu 50-50. Là, j'ai pas perdu. Je regardais, j'ai eu Yacine 3 vœux avant. Donc j'ai, ouais, vraiment cool. Donc du coup, là, je mets de côté pour le prochain personnage de Fate.
Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantin's scales of justice.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyreni's studying here? But how is that possible? Of course Lycus disappears, right? Forget it. I need to catch up with Finan first.
Amazing. Talantin may have fallen, but their scale...
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
J'ai un tribut pour Madame Costoris. C'est un bon fort pour elle.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of...
For your information, in Castrum, as we're in foreign lands, Alan, the signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
Le meilleur, il me semble. Ok. Bah tu vois, j'ai toujours pas testé non plus la carte boostée.
I'd wager. What's the story?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire... And the very destiny that mighty...
Donc tu vois, j'ai un petit peu de tranquillité. Ouais, j'ai fait qu'une série de 10 vœux. C'est trop bien. Bon, il faudra que je fasse 190 vœux pour avoir le cadeau, on va dire. La meilleure team de Casto, ça va être Castoris, Pionnier Glace, Trippy, Yacine. Ok. Ouais, c'est pas déconnant.
Now this is a tough one. What can I possibly offer against a ring that's... Well, comrade, What does your gut tell you? Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one thing the deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Hades Elysiae was just a small village. But here and now, this car. It's everything I have left.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Look, Finan.
It's so nice to see you all again, Lady Treenan. Hello. Seeing you? Why so surprised?
Cyrene? This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might...
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young... I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't...
Still playing house, boy?
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two don't worry. You already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Hades Elysiae, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweet pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, that's not enough, Finan. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your... You have to throw the weight of your future...
The future?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer? How about it? Can you help? Of course. After all, you're what we aspire to.
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory. I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade. Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity, in the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales.
Your offering is...
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my...
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card...
It's...
The scales... They're...
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome.
This is... suffocating. But I believe...
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall be the one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world. One from Hades Elysiae, the nameless hero. However, the true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh. It's about a wish. One which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's...
Yes. Even you and your people.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on a...
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. That's all a hero really is.
Someone with that kind of conviction.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied, on this day, the final 2 heroes shall join the flame chase.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come.
The Crimnoans far outmatch Occam's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Crimnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron disc, and so we can only assume that this...
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night. History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now...
You must see now how different this is from the flame.
Essaie de revenir le plus possible, sinon lundi prochain. T'inquiète pas, profite de ton côté.
I merely stepped back patience. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. That such as this very moment, as the prophesized demi. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Come. Your seat awaits. Our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left to stand. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Crimnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anexa deployed wards in the north and east before. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield. Let's move. Cavalry is given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysos heir. So has it always been.
Why must Amphorius' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could in the end. The prophecy that led us, this blood. Why does it look like this?
We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll... After which, we shall all embark on one final.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, or it matters not. I know fate has...
The black tide has reached Akama. And it is time for the air.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of tide. Ride the river of time. It will
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone...
I don't need another pep talk. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village.
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised. And burn.
And then... rise as the first light.
Light calendar 4931. The third week of the month of Evernight. And the end. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world that the so-called Deliverer is nothing more than Amphorius's own delusion. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek
The vortex of Genesis. Just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struck. It is a tale told by an idiot. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be as an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach? You have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You now, if you would.
My journey to the Aranova.
Aranova comes.
Enough talk.
Beyond the era.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusion.
This will be a romantic story, like... You think so too, right?
Indeed, in his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. A total of 33,550,003. Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, a never-ending cycle. Sure. Seeing is believing. Why not? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature. Please, take your time. Look around as much as...
Not a single soul to be seen. Looks like I've so. In the end, use executioner. Master, didn't you?
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. What you see is the snake cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into it.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me.
Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows. The path before you.
There's water everywhere. This place is always...
Plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise.
So you feel it too, huh?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with two.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said?
Yeah. I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you... I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let me become the first wind of your new world.
Just shut up and get out! Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even...
Oh, I'm still no match.
No, I know you can. Let's together. Let's prove that we're...
Could it be that now I'll transcend the prophesized fate? All right. But I've got a better way. Go. Leave this to me. If the Black Tide creatures... And when I'm done with that executioner...
As brave as I... What? I see. So please... Well... Now there's one last thing come, Executioner.
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone...
So even the future revealed by the type...
The Era Nova. This unrivaled master.
Are you saying...
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex. Ready. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to weave the strong... There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched
That prophesied future. The flower fields where the west... You... Please. Allow me to... Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing...
The vortex of Genesis. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. But a holy...
Well, it's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves. Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago.
Of course.
But I'll say the same to you. It's my... Now go. Stand tall.
Yeah. Just time for that wretched executioner.
You really think you're prepared? The world's course will be... Ah, very well. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I believe that since you can make Amphorius' frozen fate for... Feeling a bit lost. As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama. The final eternal recurrence created by this... Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called... He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth. The deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable. And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Plead the master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have all...
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world. Time has come to once again start everything. This world is a
As you wish. Stand still. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Return to the factory.
Your waters will lick.
Stand still.
As you wish.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. For oblivion.
Stand still.
Return to the factory.
Protect us!
Time to say bye. Boom.
This ends now. With your corpse. Ignite the dawn! How is this possible?
Don't worry.
Life is
Just
not
a
so
scream.
fragile. Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
Stand still.
Death protect us!
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Free will, or was it fate? Stand still. I weep for the departed. It shall fall.
The yoke. Suffering is eternal.
I'm okay.
May as well kill them all.
I shall remember this warmth.
Relax. You're too good to me. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
As you wish.
Relax.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Cut in the net. Kill water. Stand still. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Good times. Now time to say bye. Boom.
I shall
Fires of fury devour me. Become the next epitaph. Seared upon this burning world.
Don't worry, it's just a scream. Again.
Let me tend your wound.
Allez, Nico.
May as well kill them all. Stand still. Relax. Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Stand still.
You don't look so good.
Don't worry. It's just I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins.
please cherish this time.
Ça va bien, toi? Comment tu vas?
Okay.
Say bye to breathing. Don't worry, it's just a
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Free will, or was it fate?
All will one day return to the great tree.
May as well kill them all. Stand still.
Return to the great tree.
Embrace a new life.
Good times. Never mind. Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
May death protect us!
Stand still.
Burn the yoke. Unceasing.
Thanks. You're too.
I shall remember this one.
Good times. Never mind. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Suffering.
Please cherish this. Relax. Didn't hurt. May as well kill them all.
I shall remember this one. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Stand still.
Destined for oblivion.
Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Life is not so fragile.
Torment.
Don't worry, it's just a scratch.
Unceasing.
I'm still alive.
Please
Stand still. Relax.
Don't worry, it's just a scratch. Don't worry, it's just a scratch.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Stand still.
You don't look so good.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. Enforius' fate has begun. After all, you've also been bathed in that eon's gaze, which can awaken the long dormant, much like that scepter we spoke of earlier. That's right. If you recall now, allow me to... The eternal land, known as Enforius, is a bottomless well of...
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur.
Then why? Why must Enforius' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this... Why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're more like... we're shattered.
Standing here, the voices of Titan, they were coming from the black tide all along.
Maybe it is screaming.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. The curtain seemed to contain all of Enforius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful... So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Enforius is merely... We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this?
As the Theoros. Thus is the synthesis of the... This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations,
So, the results you speak of. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds, but from just the perspective of a player in a drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect human. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born. This is the endpoint of Enforius' calculations.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And with...
Even if that sunrise is born...
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following? The golden blood flowing in your veins. It comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, lonely extrapolations, Nikos 496. Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the era no, you will come to life from a stream of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash it.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And this world has already been under the watch of other Eons? It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphoria.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, what makes you think you're capable?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. But we're not gonna tell ya. We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that...
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream, and the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming. Tell her about the flame chase journey. And then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time again and again. Resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is...
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. Until Amphorius, welcome.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries them. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time, and world bear honor the past, and forge ahead.
I promise you. The pain.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the one carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Caslana.
As the Theros I have observed, destruction of synthesis is forged.
I will wait for that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come, turning over this mortal eternal, and follows in our footprint to right anything than it ever was. That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
world is collapsing. We too must part ways here. Friend.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of
everything is as it was.
You know, this is just a corner of the...
I know. I'm here to say goodbye.
You can stay here forever.
Let it flow. It's time for me,
even if it's a path with no turning back.
When have we ever?
Are you afraid? Will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe if we are just numbers simulating life. And you are the image of a real, living person.
Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together.
No. Because there is no perfect solution in this world. And I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its... If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world... Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but they'll fit. Kids always get to change their minds. But when it comes to the fate of adults...
Then go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword.
In the name of world-bearing Kefali, we'll never forget this. So, time retreated until it reached the origin. Just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. When the waves of time finally calmed, the Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy from that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Surrender, issued, and that was the first doomed flame chase journey.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just into the flame chase journey and even all of Amphorius, and nothing but illusions in an eon's dream?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Suritra. I must share the truth with her.
Bienvenue à toi, Nico. Merci d'être passé.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the Kami High Sealands, nameless swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing.
You mean Finan? Such a name could but I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name? Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place? All right, nameless swordmaster.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me. Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Light up the dark.
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a slow rose.
Just in time. Time to say bye. Boom. As you wish. Stand still.
Still waters oblivion. Relax. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. Root here.
Relax. Destined for oblivion.
Stand still.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Embrace a new life. Time to say bye. Boom.
Relax.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Time to say bye. Boom.
waters of oblivion. Relents. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Turn. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Time to say bye. Boom. Roots here. Relax. Destined for oblivion. Stand still. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. As you wish. Time to say bye. Boom. Roots here. Relax. Embrace a new life. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Stand still. As you wish. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Still waters of oblivion. Stand still. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Roots here. Stand still. Destined for oblivion. Relax. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Time to say bye. Boom. As you wish. Stand still. Still waters of oblivion. Relax. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Roots here. Time to say bye. Boom. As you wish. Stand still. Embrace a new life. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Relax. still.
What's in your prescription?
That hurts a bit. Embrace a new life.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
As you wish.
Stand still.
Still waters of oblivion.
Relax.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Root here.
Stand still.
Destined for oblivion.
Relax.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Golden blood will not flow in vain. Golden blood will not flow in vain. We will eventually become the flames that light up the new world.